All right, ding dong. Big ups, everybody. It's your boy. We're playing more Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends today. Go ahead and start this up and let this be playing. Sip of water for the working man. Actually, you know what? Look, we've seen this cutscene before. If you haven't seen that cutscene before, you want to go watch the last version. Today, we're just here to right some wrongs. We know what the story is. This time, instead of going with Guan Ping, that didn't work out too well. We'll go with Zhu Shu. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm chilling. It's Thursday. It's my day off. I recorded an episode last night. And then, shortly thereafter, I played Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. And I played some more today. And I am happy to report it is actually a pretty fun game, in my opinion. It's kind of minimalist in some ways. I will be doing a playthrough of it for Artsy, the nice subscriber that comments occasionally. I do. I will be playing it. Anybody else who wants to know. I've talked about this. I don't remember which episode it was. It was a few ago. I can't remember. I think it might have been the Yi Ling episode that nobody watched. I talked about this, which is ironic. There we go. Yin Ping is pretty strong, by the way. She's a strong lady. That's some high quality H2O. Impressions, just because it's what's on my mind. I intend to reiterate this for those that don't watch this video or whatever when I specifically make videos on it. It has some of the same issues in Dynasty Warriors 9, and just in terms of overall presentation. I hope that makes sense. Like, when you get a Koei game, more often, and I mean this is no disrespect to them. Trust me, I've given them quite a bit of money over the years. And I think their games are really fun. I play them a lot. That's why I'm here doing this series, this video. But when you compare them to, I don't know, EA or whatever. Oh, that's a cool move. They do not have the budget that goes into their games, and so whereas this game, I dare say, I think is pretty polished. Most things that you can see look pretty good, especially like the environments that you can actually interact with. For the most part, I would say that. Dynasty Warriors 9, especially, probably more so than any other game of theirs I've ever played. Like Dynasty Tactics 2, that game looks kind of crappy, but it's not really meant to look good. It's just, it's a game that's actually based, I would say, almost entirely on just the gameplay, and the appearance of it doesn't really add that much to it. Dynasty Warriors 9 empires. There's a lot of, especially in the cutscenes, just really bad looking stuff. So bad it kind of takes you out of it, in my opinion. Some of it. But what is cool, all of the DLC movesets are in the game. I didn't buy any of those in Dynasty Warriors 9. I just played with the clone movesets. I beat quite a few campaigns just as something to do. I know that sounds bad to talk shit about a game and then go. I dislike that, to be honest. There's a lot of communities out there, and I see them on Twitter. I don't know if it's just the people that I follow that are overly negative or what, but I follow a lot of Rainbow Six fans, a lot of people. Well, specifically one dude who used to play Dark Souls all the time, but now plays Dead by Daylight. And those communities, League of Legends people, they just shit all over their game that they play. So I don't mean to be like that. And then they play for 10,000 hours, right? I don't want to be the guy that shits all over a game then plays it for 1,000,000 hours anyway. Because obviously there's something about it there that's compelling you to keep going. You enjoy it enough to keep playing. That's my little soapbox for you. But I did play a lot of Dynasty Warriors 9. And in my video, my review, I wouldn't say I was trying to be as positive as possible. I was trying to be as honest as I could with my genuine impressions. But the more and more I played after it, the less and less I thought about the game. That makes any sense at all. And I think that's probably the same thing with the people that complain on Twitter. So they get burned out, and instead of just stopping and going to do something else, they insist on doing something that makes them unhappy. So I did quit playing Dynasty Warriors 9. I never did manage to beat absolutely everybody. But I played enough. I actually keep trying to press R1 to do the attacks. Oh man. I should have walked. We'll hit him with the rock. Okay. Beat all of blue. There we go. Maybe I should let them spread out more. see. Is that all the Wu officers? No. Do I go for the floodgate or the weapon? I tried, actually. So, when I played Fawn Castle the first time, I got Guan Suo's secret weapon, and then I forgot to pick it up. So I went back to play it, but I played the hypothetical version, like I'm playing now. And I beat all of the Wu officers in 5 minutes after they spawned, and I still didn't get the weapon, so I think it has to be the booty version. Man, this is a lot of people with very little health. I'm hoping there's a defense captain up here or something. Let's drop the staff on him. Stomp him in the nuts a little bit. As far as like an Empires game, I'm totally getting back to Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires now. It is really fun. Like, I enjoy the Empire, like, and it's also kind of ironically where you see a lot of those issues with the environments and stuff like that, because the in between the fights, that's where you are, is you're like in the towns from the actual game, and it's brutal. As far as, I don't know if I've shared this or not, but as far as Dynasty Warriors goes, after Dynasty Warriors, not like Koei never reduces the price of their games, and I've been playing more on the PC lately because I got a new gaming PC, and I noticed that on the store, the only Dynasty Warriors game that has had a reduction in price is a Dynasty Warriors. This gives me health back when I kill people. Am I seeing this correctly? Oh, man. I didn't know this weapon had that perk. I need to abuse this here for a second. There is such a thing as outstaying your welcome. And this is going back to the same point, I promise. But where Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires was so poorly received, and they've reduced the price on it, and it's part of all the sales. I am hoping that Dynasty, and I know there's still a lot of people that swear, because I see you on the subreddit, by the open world approach, that it's the next step in the series. And if it had the budget of, I don't know, some of these Assassin's Creed games that they make, where it's hundreds of millions of dollars that they invest in making these games, then you could probably have a pretty good open world Dynasty Warriors game. Maybe. And I still don't see how you could have the scale of the country. Of course, China's a lot bigger now than it is in this game, but it's still, in this game, is massive land mass here. It's not a small area. I don't know how you could do justice to the scale, because they didn't really in Dynasty Warriors 9. Which it wasn't the point. I get that. But we're winding down here. I probably need to quit with the rambling. But it is fun. It's fun enough to play. Fun enough to do a YouTube Let's Play on. I'm still really enjoying this game. So I'm going to keep the Let's Play of this going. But I'm really excited for YouTube because I got all these series that I want to do. There's so many of these old Koei games that haven't really had somebody do like an actually, I won't say decent like they've done. I mean, there's just no Let's Plays at all. There's highlights, clips. You look for Keston 3 on YouTube, there's a dude who did a speed run of the game, which was really cool. Sour and yeah, stop spamming, homie. Just let me beat that ass. Ryubi. Well, you think Ma Dai and Ma Chow would have told him instead of some messenger. Anyway, that is the Battle of Fawn Castle Redux. Next time we will do the Battle of Luco. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you then. Bye-bye.